How's it guys? Today we're going to do a video on running, how to improve it, how to be more efficient, how to prevent injury, and how to just be a quicker and more efficient runner. I run about 6 times a week, usually take one day off. Tuesdays, Thursdays is always on the track, set depends on the day, usually changes every time. Generally Tuesdays is a longer intervals, Thursday would be shorter intervals. Sunday is always long run, Saturday is usually day off for running, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday is just ticking over. You need to get that extra miles in, but at the same time you want to run more soft surface and just prevent too much pounding, so go slower. You can't run hard every day. No world records in training. Before every set I really do try and open up the hip flexors, get the glutes activated. I do like going over with a lunge with a side twist to really open up the core as well as the hip flexors. Another go-to for me is the step ups. It really gets the glutes firing, and I mean the glutes is your biggest muscle when you're running, so a very important one. I do like a shoe with thick cushioning, especially for the long runs and for those easier general runs. On the track though, I'm always running with races, and in fact if it's on the tartan I actually do some sets with spikes as well. I think it makes your calves and just everything around your ankle stability much stronger. I think ultimately it comes down to what works the best for you. There's no one shoe that will work for everyone. It's about finding what's comfortable for you, what prevents injury for yourself. In terms of injury prevention, I think there's a couple of things you have to look at. Definitely activation before running, not just the hard sets, even your easy runs. Always do a proper 5-10 minute warm-up, cool down after the set, some foam rolling. I definitely find value in going to the physio or to a chiro once a week as well. Just important body maintenance. There's always, like, every session you do is another brick in the wall. It takes time, especially in endurance sport. You're not going to get to the top immediately, and to be consistent over a long period of time, it comes down to doing your work every day, and to do that you can't get injured. So there's definitely a lot of value in the way how you prepare before and after sets in the longer, bigger scheme of things going forward. Today we did 2200s. We call these floaters. Essentially you're just running a 200 meter fast with a continuous easy jog back to the start and going again. Very good set, go-to set before races wherever I am in the world. During the season, when you want to try building your base, you might want to go longer, 400, 600 maybe. But in season, before a race, brilliant set to get you firing. I think in terms of going for a race, doing your first 5k, 10k or even 21k, you just have to get the miles in. That's always going to be important. And the time on the legs. I think if you're planning to run a 21k, say 2-hour PB, then your long runs has to be 2 hours as well. It doesn't have to be 21k, that's irrelevant. It can be a 14k long run over 2 hours. But you just need to get that time and the pounding on the legs. 5 and 10k, obviously completely different strategy. You're going to run more anaerobically, you're going to go faster from when the gun goes, and pacing isn't that relevant. On the longer race, marathon, half marathon, nutrition becomes important as well. 4 important aspects to look out for when you're running. And firstly, your arms. Definitely working with the arms, trying to keep it in a straight line, not crossing over, and trying to keep it quite close to the body. Also very loose in your shoulders. You don't want to tense up because that will affect your whole body posture. Other one is definitely to run from your core, always tight with your core. You almost want to like twist the sacrum a bit, get it a bit forward. Another important aspect is to run almost leaning a bit forward, not exaggerated too much. I think a good way, especially to get the leaning part right, is to do short heel reps. It just forces you to get that center of gravity in the right spot, and you almost want to do that and then translate it straight into a flat run as well. Make sure to finish it off properly, get the recovery in. I usually take a foam roller with, or even the massage stick, just get straight on the muscles, loosen it up a bit. I usually just try and open up everything that's tight, especially focusing on the quads, hip flexors always, back as well, and then sometimes even the hamstrings. I think another key thing to look at is especially recovery after training in terms of nutrition. They call it the 20-minute rule. Ideally you want to get those nutrients in 20 minutes just after your exercise is ended. Maybe take that protein shake with you to training, or stop on the way home at the shop quickly to get something. Hey guys, I really hope this helps you. I think a few important takeaways is to stay consistent, stay injury free, get those nutrients in, and always form over substance. So keep the proper form when you're running. Remember, Rome wasn't built in one day, and you can't be a great runner over a short period of time. Please like and subscribe. We hope to bring you some more valuable content in the near future. Please share with your friends, and remember, the best is yet to come.